we snap back here.
Woo!
Don't drink the Canadian syrup. Udders. They're all cow milkers. Beef sticks.
I don't know. I don't want to know. Don't do this to me. I get cat milkers. Did you just say cat milkers? I know. Just keep it a secret.
Dude's playing with the dog turd over there.
Deep in the dark woods where Magic the Gathering is banned, there is a school of wayward souls whose sole goal is to teach. Say hello to two degenerate professors, Elmer and Esther, for an Esper battle. Take it away, Teach.
Hey everybody, welcome to another MTG Casual Commander. We have an amazing battle for you tonight. It is an Esper battle. My name is Elmer, and this is Esther. Why don't we tell them a little bit about the battle?
All right, well tonight we have Lola playing blue. We have Josh playing black. Ooh, bad guy. And then we have Tom playing white tonight. So we're gonna see how this unfolds.
All right, Nadatog, let's introduce those players.
He thinks Esper is something that gets under the bottom of your shoes, spread out throughout the entire MTG Casual Commander studio. Say hi to the bad guy, Josh.
Hey everybody, it's Josh, back for another game. You know, your favorite bad guy, playing on Team Black again tonight. And today I brought a red-black Anya Falconwrath. She's all about madness, me discarding cards, casting them for cheaper, drawing cards. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. I heard Dashner say I was the good guy, but I mean, come on now, I'm not the good guy. You guys know I'm the bad guy. I'm on Team Black, come on. You know, it's just my persona, man. You know, like I said before, I want people to hate me when we're playing. I do a lot of bad things, and that's, well, at least inside the card game. I'm actually a really good guy. So what Anya Falconwrath does is she is a 1/3 haste legendary creature, black-red. She has tap to discard a card, to draw a card. And then, if that discarded card had madness, I get to untap her. So I'm basically using madness to draw the best cards in my deck and use those spells to win the game. I think if my deck plays right, I got this one in the bag, but you know, that remains to be seen. Just can't wait to get this game started. Tonight, I will be playing Lola from the blue team and Tom from the white team. I'm expecting Lola to do what blue does, draw a bunch of cards, maybe play a bunch of tokens, I'm not real sure. Tom, he's on Team White. I think he might be playing a multicolored deck though. It's going to be a tough game either way. This one's a toss-up. But that's why we're here, right? To figure it out. Now, I'm just excited to get this game going. I'm going to roll that 20-sided dice, get a 20, win this game, get me some packs. I'm ready to win. Let's do this.
When one eye shifts, they all shift. Ladies and gentlemen, Shifty Eyes herself, Lola.
Alright, hey, it's Lola. I'm back. Yeah, old Shifty Eyes here for you. I'm going up tonight against Josh, your old-time favorite villain, and he is playing black, and Tom Ass, which is playing white. And I am playing Zaxara for blue. Blammo. So, this is one of my favorite commanders as of lately. I think it's a chick. I'm not sure. We're gonna go with a shim for right now, though. It has Death Touch. I tap it to add 2 mana of any one color, and whenever I cast a spell with X in its mana cost, I get to create a 0/0 green Hydra creature token and put that many counters on it. So I love playing this card. It is a very fast-paced deck, so I'm going to at least try to get out some of the mana rocks to get this ramped up and get this going so I can murder all the murder with this exile. I don't necessarily have a designated enemy because they are both my enemies and I really hate playing against either of them. So this is going to be an interesting little battle. I'm going to just kind of wait it out the first couple turns to kind of see who's doing what and kind of go from there, make my judgment on who's going to get murdered first. I don't know what to expect out of Josh. I don't know who he's playing right now. I don't even have any kind of guesses, but I can, if you said partners earlier, which yeah, I picked up that little cue, that's probably meaning that he's playing Regna and Krav. And so he's going to have a bunch of draw card factor, which is going to be bad because, you know, if you're drawing a lot of cards, that gives him many more opportunities to come into something that is going to really anger me or really help me. So, as far as Josh, I know for a fact he's not playing Crick, which, yay! But that leaves so many other options that he's been conforming to lately, and I don't like it. I don't like any of it. I have a feeling that it's going to go down to, like, Josh and Tom are going to go at each other, because that's typically what happens in our outside play group. And they know that they're very much rivals of each other, so a lot of the times I just hang out and just wait, ready to pounce. Yes, now. Let's do it now.
He has no idea what he's going to do. No idea what he got himself into. But he'll pretend to know anyway. Ooh, it's Tom S.
Hey everybody, it's Tom. Back for the first official game of the new season. Playing against Josh and Lola tonight. Lola representing blue, Josh representing black. For tonight's game, honestly, the biggest thing I'm hoping for is kind of keep going with my synergy. I want to draw a lot of cards, gain a lot of life, use that to the best of my ability. You know, real consistency. That's what I want out of today's game. So tonight I'm going to be playing Regna and Krav. They are partner commanders from the original Battle Bond set. Really, they just have good synergy with each other. You gain life, you get guys to gain that when you gain that life, and then you sack those guys, draw a bunch of cards, gain more life. Really, it's just a good, consistent engine when it gets going, and the amount of cards that you draw really just makes it so that you get what you need. Because at the end of the day, if you don't draw what you need, you can't win the game. So I don't know what Josh and Lola are playing tonight. I know that there are definitely things I don't want to see them playing. Lola has a Nikuzer deck, which I'm really hoping is not what she's playing tonight, because I'm already drawing a bunch of cards and I don't want to get punished even more for it. That would just be awful. For Josh, dude's got a few janky decks. I know recently one of his more favorites is his Crick deck, and if that's what he's playing, things can get out of hand real fast, because when you can just start paying life instead of mana, it just gets out of hand super fast. So those are the two decks I'm hoping they're not playing tonight. If Josh is building a deck out of the new Sheoldred, I am not going to be in a good space, because that's another draw card hate thing, and I draw a ton of cards in this deck. And if that's what he's playing, my goal has to be keep Sheoldred off the board. There's no options around it, because that card is just nasty in every possible way. I'm hoping, because we're dealing with Josh and Lola, and they're married, if you guys were not aware of that, I'm hoping they pick on each other. Because, you know, we all know how it goes in relationships. You get a little, you know, antagonistic with each other. I'm hoping to take advantage of that. knowing those two as long as I have, I'm not worried about them working together or like, let's gang up on Tom, because that's not going to happen. They are more likely to turn on each other than they are to gang up against me, so maybe I can take advantage of that. Just really hoping to kick some ass tonight. I got my first win when we were doing the practice rounds. Let's go for a second win tonight. So.
And technically, every episode of MTG Casual Commander also has a Commander of the Day. And today's Commander is Sharoom, the Hegemon. Tell him all about this card, Nadatog.
Don't rush me. Sorry, Elmer, I was eating a card. The commander of the day is Sharoom, the Hegemon, legendary artifact creature, Sphinx. To gain audience with the Hegemon, one must bring a riddle she has not heard. Flying. When Sharoom, the Hegemon, enters the battlefield, you may return target artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
I know every great battle has a word of the day. I'm trying to think of what it should be. You know what? I think today's word should be vigilance. That sounds great.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Today's word of the
that
day
works.
is vigilance.
Yeah.
All right, well, as a matter of fact, it is time to get down to the table and do a dice roll. So let's see who's going first.
All right, sounds
All right,
good.
everybody, let's roll it up. See who's starting.
All right, well, it looks like Lola got a 15, and Josh got a 16, and Tom got a 20. So we're going to start with Tom.
Let's go ahead and take a look at what they have in their hands.
I'd like to see what they have in their hands. Well, it looks like the bad guy is going to keep doing what the bad guy does.
And looking at Lola's hand, I thought she was playing a mutate deck, but now it appears she is playing a shifty hand.
I'm just gonna keep it.
Tom's about to do everything in his power to avoid getting hit this time.
So what is everybody rocking for their generals today?
Got Anya Falconwrath.
Zaxara.
I'm rocking Regna and Krav.
Ooh.
Alright, so...
Lola called that one.
Yeah. So my start... Draw. I'm gonna go ahead and start with a penis tower. And then I will say go.
Okay. Okay, snow cover swamp. And eater of virtue.
That's a good turn one drop.
Read it so.
So this is whenever equipped creature dies, exile it. Equipped creature gets +2/+0, and as long as card exiled with Eater of Virtue has flying, equipped creature has flying. The same is true for the first strike, double strike, death touch, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menage, protection, reach, trample, and vigilance. Equip of 1.
Okay. Then I will draw. I'll play a Memorial to Folly tapped and pass the turn.
Alright, I will draw. I will play a Plains as my land for the turn, and then I will pay 2, and I will play a Hushbringer. A 1/2 flying lifelink, and creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger. And I will pass the turn.
Okie dokie. Play a florist. And I will pass the turn.
Untap, draw. I'm gonna lay a mountain as my land for turn. I'm gonna tap that mountain, play a Soul Ring.
Not bad. Turn 2, not quite cheating.
And
Still
I will
cheating.
pass.
Whatever.
It's not very casual, Josh.
I'll untap, draw, and then I will play a swamp as my land for the turn. And then I will pay 2 again, and I will play a Selfless Spirit. 2/1 flying, and I can sacrifice it, and creatures I control will gain indestructible till end of turn. And then I think, because nobody has blockers, I'm going to start with Lola 1 in the air.
Oh.
And then I will gain 1 life. And I'll pass the turn.
Okie dokie. Why are my cards upside down?
Because you put them upside down.
No. Uh-oh. I think I did a bad thing.
Ooh, did you goof your shuffle?
It'll be alright. It'll be alright. I'll have to cope. Just for those of you out there watching, yeah. I think I did the half upside down to the deck.
No, if you ever play a search spell, you can fix it then.
Ooh, maybe I want to play that. No, I don't. I'm gonna actually just pass.
Lay lands they go, huh? Right,
Yep.
So I'll untap and draw. Wait, Mountain is my land for a turn. I'm going to tap for 3, and I'm going to play Anya Falconwrath.
That is gonna try.
Anjay, Falconwrath, legendary, vampire. We all hide a little madness behind our sophistication, do we not? Haste, tap, discard a card, then draw a card. Whenever you discard a card, if it has madness, untap Anjay, Falconwrath.
I will pass.
First commander on board. I will untap. I will draw. And I will play another swamp as my land for the turn. And then Anya does not fly, correct?
Nope.
Josh, your turn. 1 in the air.
Take it one.
And I will gain 1 life again. And then I will pass it to you, Lola.
I'll read it then. This is going to be a caca.
Kaka, she says.
Yes, this is going to be a caca. I'm going to play another swamp. I'm loaded with them right now. I'm swamp riches. Yeah. I'm going to play Kazur, the Ruthless Stalker.
Kazur, ruthless stalker, legendary human warrior, partner with Akima, stalking shadow. Now when this creature enters the battlefield, target player may put Akima into their hand from their library. Then you shuffle. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on that creature.
Because its partner is Ukima, Stalking Shadow, I'm going to search for Ukima.
I could deal enough with that card with Alex, let alone you playing it.
What? Nonsense, poopy pants. Maybe it was just the one card that was flipped.
That'd be ideal, right?
I'm hoping. Where are you? Okay, this is the stupid slow part of the game. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry, doing what the deck does.
Yep. There it is. Okay. So that will go into my hand. And then now I got a creature. Ha ha ha!
But does it fly?
Not yet. I will pass.
At your end step, I'm going to tap Anya Falconwrath to discard an Asylum Visitor to draw a card, and then untap Anya. But then I will go to my untap step. Untap and draw. Let's see here. I picked 2 for an Auxiliary Sphere. I'm just going to crack it right away. I'll pay 2 to crack it.
Rakdos mana ramp.
Tom, could you cut me, please?
I absolutely won't.
Search for 2 basics.
That's it, just sticks together.
Right. Just flops out.
I'm gonna grab 2 swamps into my hand. Okay, come on. And then I will play one of them as my land for turn. Shuffle that in a sec. And then I'm gonna pay a black for reassembling skeleton.
Ooh, creepy. Sanitarium skeleton. Creature skeleton. His mind was lost long before his flesh.
That's another good one.
That'll be my turn. Go ahead.
Alright, I will untap, draw my card, and I'm gonna play another Plains as my land for the turn. And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to cast one of my commanders, and I will cast Krav the Unredeemed.
Krav the Unredeemed. Legendary demon. Partner up with Regna the Redeemer. When this creature enters the battlefield, target player may put Regna into their hand from their library, then shuffle. Sacrifice X creatures. Target player draws X cards and gains X life. Put X 1/1 counters on Krav the Unredeemed.
And then hit Lola, hit Josh. So still no flyers. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Lola for 1 in the air again. And I will gain 1 more life. And then I will pass the turn.
I have all the swamps. Why am I swamp flooded? Not really. Okie dokie. This really sucks. This really sucks.
Are you hurting for a blue mana over there?
Okay, so this is gonna be so terrible. Yeah. So I have to play Simic Growth Chamber to bounce an untapped land. Because, ouch.
Bummer.
I mean, you can tap it for a mana just to float
discard
it
a
just
card
because.
too, or what?
I mean, sure. Like,
Do you have to discard?
no.
No? Okay.
No.
Well, that's not so bad.
No. I finally, yeah. But P to the T.
Alright, so at your end step, I'm going to tap on you Falcon Wrath. And I'm going to discard Hate Mirage and draw a card. And I will untap.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine, guys. It'll be fine. I'll still
Everything's
murder
fine.
you. Still murder you.
I'll lay a Swamp as my land for turn.
It's just gonna take a little longer, I guess.
I'm going to pay 2 for a Stormfist Crusader.
Oh no.
Ooh, I like that card.
And Stormfist Crusader has Menace. And at the beginning of my upkeep, each player draws a card and loses 1 life.
I like that card.
And then I'm going to tap on you Falcon Wrath to discard Curse of Fool's Wisdom to draw a card. To cast Curse of Fool's Wisdom for its madness cost. Here you go, Tom.
Alright. And from now on, whenever I draw a card, I lose 2 life and Josh gains 2 life.
And then because that
Because
card
he's a
has
plick.
madness, I will untap on you Falcon Wrath. And I will be good after that.
Stupid.
Alright, so I will
Good
untap.
play, though. Good play.
I will draw a card,
You'll
and
lose
then
2.
I will lose 2 life.
And I'll gain 2.
And then because Josh is a prick, I'm going to go ahead and pay a black, a white, and 1, and I'm just going to go ahead and notify the Curse of Fool's Wisdom right away, because that is not something I'm going to leave hanging around for any period of time.
As one should.
And then I will lay my land for the turn, which will be another plains. And I don't know if we'll get there, but just in case, we're going to go ahead and pay a white, and I'm going to suspend Heroes Remembered for 10 turns.
Gain 20 life when it goes off, right?
If we last for 10 turns.
Right.
And then Josh, still no flyers.
Nope.
1 in the air, and I will gain 1 life.
Take one.
And then I will pass to Lola.
Yeah, I have blue mana. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I can't just keep a Curse of Fool's Wisdom in this deck.
Okay,
Kill
cool.
me so fast.
I'm gonna play my swamp. So now I have 6 manis. Yay! I can do stuff. So 2, 3, 4. Of course, we are gonna bring out Zaxara. She needs to do some work now. Quit sitting on the lazy bum.
Right.
Lazy bum.
Zaxara, the exemplary, legendary Nightmare Hydra. Death Touch. Tap, add 2 mana of any one color. Now whenever you cast a spell with X and its mana cost, create a 0/0 green Hydra creature token. Then put X 1/1 counters on it.
Yeah, Mufasa. All that stuffs. No, I'm not gonna
Cheating
do
going
that.
on yet?
No, I'm not gonna
Okay,
do
just
that.
making sure.
Okay, okay.
Now there's too many cameras around.
Right,
Right.
right. What do you got over there?
I have a 2/1 flyer and a 3/3.
Why? What do you got over there?
Because
I got a 1/2, a 2/2, and a 1/3.
Babe, I'm gonna attack you for 3.
With what?
A Kazur.
Sure. I'll take 3.
And then that will give Kazur a +1/+1 counter.
what does he do eventually?
It just whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature.
Okay, yeah, that's how that works. Is he wants to make Ukima bigger? Yep.
Yes. But I don't have Ukima on right now, so it doesn't really matter. Calm yourself. Calm down.
I'll worry about
Calm
Ukima when it matters. Yeah.
Alright. Go.
Alright, so I'm going to untap. At my upkeep, everybody's going to draw and take a point of damage.
I am okay with that.
Sure.
Thank you for the card.
And I will draw
Please
for my
have
draw
one.
phase.
Oh, the cards.
Lay my land for turn. Okay,
Tom.
a black and 2 for a Plague Crafter. When he enters, everybody sacks a creature.
Oh. Booty. I guess. Are you gonna make me do that again? Because I'm not gonna like you.
Guess I'm gonna sack the Selfless Spirit.
Okay, I'm going to sack my Reassembling Skeleton. Or my Sanitarium Skeleton.
Yeah, why not? Because you can just return it. Stupid.
And then, I'm going to pay 5. I'm going to play the Scorpion God.
Yikes. The Scorpion God. Legendary God. Whenever a creature with a -1/-1 counter on it dies, draw a card. Pay. Put a -1/-1 counter on another target creature. When the Scorpion God dies, return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step.
Tom, it's a 2/2 Menace.
Oh, I don't got 2 dudes, so I will take 2 damage.
And I will pass.
Alright. Untap. This will chip down to 9. Draw my card. And then I'm going to pay... I'm going to pay a black. Nope, I can't do that the way I wanted to do it. All right, so instead we're just gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and I will cast Regna the Redeemer.
Regna, the Redeemer, legendary angel, partner with Krav, the Unredeemed. When this creature enters the battlefield, target player may put Krav into their hand from their library. Then you shuffle. Flying. At the beginning of each end step, if your team gained life this turn, create 2 1/1 white warrior creature tokens.
And then Lola, still no flyers, because I hit Josh last turn.
Yeah, no flyers.
Alright, so I'm going to attack Lola with a 1/2 flying lifelink. I will gain 1 life.
I swear I have flying in here. It's just...
And then I'm going to move to my end step, and because I gained life this turn and I have Regna on the field, I will get 2 1/1 warrior creature tokens. And then it will be Lola's go.
Alrighty then. I will do the things of the things. Okay. It's not what I want right now. But hey, check it out. I got an actual Smoke over Island.
Woo! Now you can make 2 blue mana.
Yes! Yes, I can. It's great. Okay. Now I can start doing things. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Genesis Hydra for 7.
Genesis Hydra. Creature, plant Hydra. When you cast Genesis Hydra, reveal the top X cards of your library. You can put a non-land permanent card with converted mana costs X or less from among them onto the battlefield. Then go ahead and shuffle the rest into your library. Genesis Hydra enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. Good luck.
Ooh. That is a big Hydra.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I cast the spell, I reveal the top 7 cards in my library. I may put a non-land permanent card with converted mana cost 7 or less from among them onto the battlefield and then shuffle my library. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I like the Vorpal Sword.
Couple good potential hits there.
Right.
Island Walkie. None of you fools have islands. That's kind of dumb.
I do not have any islands in my black and white deck.
Nope.
I guess I'm gonna opt for the Vorpal Sword.
Vorpal Sword. Artifact. Equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has Death Touch. Pay 5 and 3 black. Until end of turn, Vorpal Sword gains whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player. That player loses the game. Equip 2 black.
Seems good.
And then the rest go on the bottom of my library. Oh.
You shuffle your library.
Shuffle. Also that triggers Zaxara's
Second ability.
second ability. So I will drop in a 7/7 Hydra.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, right.
Cheers then.
I don't know what you're talking about, Willis.
Oh, let me just drop a 7/7 and get a free 7/7.
Right, right. It's not great.
And I get a free equipment.
Sith Lord.
What?
Seriously.
I will then pee the tea.
Alright, at your end step, I'm gonna tap on you Falcon Wrath to discard Squee, Goblin Nabob,
Of course.
and draw a card.
Such a dumb good card that works.
And then I will move to my untap step. So untap, and then at my upkeep, I'm going to have a couple things go off. I'm going to have the Stormfist Crusader go off first. Everybody draws a card, takes 4 damage.
Ouch. Thank you for the card.
I'm going to return Squee, Goblin, and Bob from my graveyard to my hand because he says so. And then I draw. I'm going to play Bloodfell Caves tapped. Game life.
I'm getting a bit famished. This is terrible.
Just eat Josh's soul. That will satisfy you.
Right. So 1, 2.
That's for dinner.
5. I'm going to cast Obnixilis Reignited.
Because that's the reason why, folks.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why.
And then I'm going to -3 him and shoot your commander down.
Which one? I have 2.
Ragnar.
So how much damage is it?
It's destroy target creature.
Oh.
-3. And then I'll move to combat, I guess. Yeah, Tom, you're my only good attack, so I got a 6/5. God.
I will block it on a 1/1 putty head.
Sweet. And then, I'm going to use the God's ability. I'm going to put a -1/-1 counter on your other putty head.
Sure.
And when a creature with a -1/-1 counter on it dies, I draw a card. And that'll be my turn.
Oh boy, let's see what our players have to say about the game so far. Oh, it's time.
I'd say the most threatening thing on board right now is Josh's commander. As a creature, it doesn't matter. It's tiny, that nobody cares about. But what his commander lets him do is really just pull whatever his deck can do out of nowhere on anybody's turn. It's the unknown factor that makes his commander more of a threat. Lola's definitely going to drop some individual creature threats, which is going to be dangerous, but you know that's coming. Josh, I don't know what's coming, and that's kind of a bigger issue.
So far, things could not be going better on my end. I have Squee in my hand, which means I get to discard him and draw a card, and then he comes right back to my hand at the beginning of my turn. I have a guy out there that lets me draw an extra card at my upkeep. I'm sitting really, really good. However, Lola is dropping free tokens every time she casts an X spell. And she's got a lot of mana out there, so those tokens probably going to be really big, and that's going to be a real big problem for me because I don't have anything nearly that big in my deck to deal with it.
Game's pretty much going on track so far. Sucks that Josh killed Ragna, but I can get her back out easy enough. Everybody's kind of got their engines going a little bit already. Lola's going to be dropping a bunch of those Hydras, but none of them fly, so I'm not too worried about having blockers. My deck can make a bunch of putty heads that I can keep doing that on.
Well, game started for me, I was kind of shafted as far as mana goes. But, I mean, now it's kind of taken a turn for the better for me. I'm still waiting to pull something for the flying that we're currently getting smashed in the face with. So I do have a beast within in my hand, but shh. So, I mean, but I'm kind of saving that for if there's something bigger and nastier that's going to be hitting the board, which knowing these two is definitely going to happen sooner than later. Right now I think I put a big target on my back with doing what Zaxara does and pumping out Hydras.
Alright, gonna get back in there, get my engine rolling again, and try and pull this out.
Hoping maybe draw a board wipe or something so I can deal with it. But I mean, other than that, I'm not worried about Tom at all. I got him in check. Just have to get after Lola and
Josh's deck has me a little more worried because that can really pull bullshit out of nowhere with all of his, you know, oh, I'm going to tap on you and discard this card with madness and then do all this crap on your turn. So that can definitely throw a wrench in the plans, but I do think I've got a couple cards in hand that can get me where I need to be going, get some protection.
I got some really good stuff in my hand. I can't wait to play the one card I've been kind of holding on to. Y'all been seeing my hand. You know which card I'm talking about. I can't wait to play it. They're gonna panic. So it'll be fun to watch. But like I said, I'm here to win, and that's what I'm here to do. So that's what I'm gonna do.
So the biggest threat to me right now is anything really with flying, because I have all ground creatures right now. So kind of watching for that. Josh's deck, once it gets going, which he's kind of at, can become a threat, only because it's making people lose life, and right now I don't have a way to prevent that.
So Benny said something to me about keeping it casual, and this is about as casual as this deck plays, because it can do way worse things than what I'm doing right now. So I think he just needs to cool it.
Perfect.
Anyways, back to the game.
I'm hoping over the next couple of turns, get Regna back out. Nobody's got any flyers yet, so I have the one little life linker that I can hit with. As soon as I start gaining that little bit of life, it just lets my engine start rolling. And then once I get that going, I use that life, make more dudes, use those dudes, draw more cards to gain more life. And once I really get that engine rolling, I'm hoping it just gives me enough value that I can compete with what they've got going on.
I have had too much coffee before, and I was starting to hear colors. It was great.
I don't know. Well, from my perspective, I don't know if Josh is really... I don't know. I don't really get his deck sometimes, but I know Lola gonna be popping out big hydras, and I don't know. Tom's got to recast his commander, but I think he can. So I don't know. I think if anything, Lola might be stepping it up there. I don't know. With Josh's tricky commander, he can pull it out probably any minute, but I don't know. I think he might. I think Josh might do it. Just the way his commander works, and then he can play him for cheap or whatever for their madness cost. I guess it depends on what he got in his hand and what he draws, so I'm gonna keep an eye on him. One of these. Everybody's remembering to do their things and whatever, the beginning of upkeeps and all of that before the end of somebody else's turn stuff. Looks pretty fair so far. Yeah, I knew it with these three it was going to be pretty close. I mean, it could be anybody's game really, but I think Josh might have it. So you're just lucky I'm not playing today with Jetmir or something. Might have to wait for that guy. Alright, let's get back and see who wins this thing.
Alright, so I'm going to untap, upkeep, turn that down to 8, draw my card, and then I am going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to use one of the black to cast Dark Ritual to add 3 black mana to my mana pool. and then I will use the remaining 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I will recast Ragna the Redeemer. And then I am going to still no flyers, right?
Nope.
Josh, I'm going to attack Obnixilis for 1 with the Hushbringer.
Sure.
And I will gain 1 life. And then I'm going to move to my end step, and I will get 2 1/1 warriors from Ragna. And then that'll be your go, Lola.
Okay. Okay. I am going to pay 2 to equip the Vorpal Sword to the Genesis Hydra. Okay.
I mean, not okay, but
I'm going to pay 2 to cycle Titanov Rex. And when I cycle it, I get to put a trample counter on target creature I control.
yeah.
So now it has +2, +0, death touch, trample. And that leaves me with potentially 5 manis left. So I think I'm gonna move to attack. Life totals
36.
40 even.
Tom.
No blocks. I will take 7. Or 9.
9.
I'll take 9.
For second main, I am going to 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna cast Anissa, and I guess I'm gonna drop in a 3/3 Hydra because I only have 3 for the X. And I'm gonna go up to. So she has 3. She comes in with 3, and then I'm gonna use her up ability of +2 to scry 2. And I'm gonna put this on the bottom. And now I am going to say I am done.
So at your end step,
Yes.
I'm going to tap on you to discard Squee to draw a card. And then I'm going to move to my turn and untap. At my upkeep, Stormfist Crusader is going to go off. I'm each going to draw a card and lose a life. And then Squee is going to come back to my hand, and then I'll draw my card for the turn.
Don't forget to untap your hand.
Thank you, baby. I'll lay my land for the turn, which will be a swamp. I am going to tap Anya to discard Malevolent Whispers and draw a card, untap Anya, and then I'm going to pay Malevolent Whispers Madness cost for 4. And I'm going to steal target creature until end of turn, untap it, and it gains haste.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to +1 Obnixilis to draw a card and lose a life. I'm going to move to combat. Okay. Lola, got a 9/9 trample coming at you.
For sure. I'll take some 9.
It's only cheating if you get caught.
Second main phase. I'm gonna pay
Math is hard.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Math is hard.
4 black for a Rite of Bells and Lock. And it's an enchantment. It's a saga. Verse 1, create 2 0/1 black cleric creature tokens. Verse 2, same thing. And then verse 3, create a 6/6 black demon creature token with flying and trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice another creature. If you can't, this creature deals 6 damage to you. So we'll go to 1. I'll get 2 0/1 black clerics.
Can I have my creature back now?
No, it's not my instant.
Ugh.
Cheating McCheaters.
Right?
So those guys.
Always the cheaty McCheaters then.
Right.
Yeah, cheating Tom.
I don't think I'm the one you gotta worry about right now.
And then I'm going to play Cruxa, Titan of Death's Hunger, but it's not going to do anything because its ETB is shut off. So when it enters, normally each opponent would discard a card, and if they didn't discard a non-land card this way, they lose 3 life, but because Hushbringer's on the battlefield, it does nothing, and then he will sacrifice to his escape ability.
Awesome.
And then I will pass my turn, and Lola, you can have your creature back.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
I'll untap. This is going to tick to 7 at my upkeep. I will draw my card. And then first I'm going to pay 1, 2,
But it's tapped, right?
3,
Yeah.
and 4.
Josh.
Yes, it is tapped. Because I
And
attacked.
I'm going to cast an Aetherflux Reservoir. And whenever I cast a spell, I gain 1 life for each spell I've cast this turn. I can pay 50 life to do 50 damage to target creature or player. And then I'm going to pay a black and a white, and I'm going to cast Ellis Ilkor, Sadistic Pilgrim. And he is a 2/2 with Death Touch. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I gain 1 life. Whenever another creature I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. And because I have Aetherflux Reservoir and he is the second spell I cast this turn, I will gain 2 life. And then I'm going to move to my end step, and because I gained life this turn, I'm going to get another 2 warrior creature tokens from Regna. And because those warrior creature tokens entered the battlefield, I will gain 2 life because of Elis Ilkor.
See? The 9 damage I just did doesn't make any difference. Cheater.
And that's not cheating, that is called being efficient. And I will
Cheating
pass the
efficient.
turn over to
Efficiently
you, Lola.
cheating. Efficiently cheating. Alright. That's right. Alrighty then. Let's play another Island. Doo-doo-doo. So I am going to just straight up move to attack step.
Taxi.
Yeah, attack these. Yeah. What the?
34.
Both of you are at 34. Tom, just do it.
Okay. So you're attacking me with a 9/9 trample.
Yes,
Death touch.
Yep. I'm gonna block it with my Hushbringer.
Okay.
So because the Hushbringer has lifelink, I will gain 1 life, but then I will take 9 from the combat damage.
And in response to that, I'm going to pay 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the Vorpal Sword is going to get, until end of turn, Vorpal Sword gains whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game.
did.
Oh. Oh, snap.
I'm gonna go up 2.
So casual, huh?
I'm gonna go up 2.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe Lola just hit Tom with the Vorpal sword on MTG Casual Commander with a capital casual. What do you think, Atog? Is she getting a strike or
Have to move to
not so
discard.
much?
Ho ho ho, no no no. Sorry Lola, that is a strike.
I will pass.
At your end step, I'm gonna tap Anya and discard Squee and draw a card. Then I will move to my untap. Upkeep. We're gonna draw a card, lose a life. And return Squee to my hand. And then I'm gonna draw my card for my turn. I'm gonna lay my land for the turn. And I'm going to pay 9 for Ingaruk's Wake. And I'm going to destroy all creatures and planeswalkers I don't control.
Alright, then.
And then at draw step, that went to 2. So I have 4 of those. I'm going to +1 Ob Nixilis. Draw a card. Lose a life. I'll move to combat.
I bet. Oh, no.
We got 6, 9, 10, 11.
Ouch! Oh, ouch! I can get that one.
And then I gotta go to discard phase, and I'm gonna discard an Evolving Wilds and a Cinder Barrens. And I will pass the turn to you.
Alright. Oh, my stuff be falling. Okay. So I'm gonna lay my forest. I'm going to play 1 for Soul Ring, because it's never too late for a Soul Ring. Yay! 1, 2, 3 with 1 floating for Predator Ooze.
Predator Ooze. Creature Ooze. It's indestructible. Whenever Predator Ooze attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever a creature dealt damage by Predator Ooze this turn dies, put a 1/1 counter on Predator Ooze. That's Oozy.
With the 1 floating, the 1 blue floating, I should specify in 2 from there. And there. I'm going to cast Tidal Barracuda. Yeah. Let me quit. Get our creature there. Because why not?
Cool.
And then I will pass for turn.
So at your end step, I'm going to tap on you to discard Squee to draw a card. And then I will move to my turn, untap, upkeep. Stormfist Crusader is going to go off. We'll each draw a card. Lose a life. I'm going to turn Squee to my hand and draw a card for my turn. Lay my land for turn, or after my draw phase, this goes to its final thing, and I get a 6/6 flying trampling demon.
Stupid flyers.
I thought I had one, but I guess I don't.
It's almost as stupid as one-shot kills.
She vorpal sworded you, dude. That sucks.
So that's a 6/6
That's why I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought the
Trampling
title of
dude.
this show was Casual Commander. I didn't know we were going for one-shot kills, or I would have gang blocked the fucking thing.
Damn it, Lola.
I was just waiting for it. I just wanted to do it once.
I think that's the kind of shit that earns people the Atog deck.
Wait.
I don't know what you're talking about with it.
That's why they call her old shifty.
No, the worst part is when this shit happens, I'm gonna end up sitting here doing nothing for the next 40 minutes while they finish up.
So I'm going to tap Anya Falconwrath to discard Violent Eruption. I'm going to draw a card, untap Anya. I'm going to pay Violent Eruption's Madness cost for 3, 2 red and a colorless, and I'm going to deal 4 damage to you.
Yeah, but I game by killing.
Oh, 100%.
Yep.
And then I'm going to tap Anya to discard Avacyn's Judgment. I'm going to draw a card, untap Anya, and then I'm going to pay its Madness cost for a red and X. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage to you.
GG.
And that's how we end that.
Nice.
Boom. Winner.
Now you need
You didn't earn that. Lola didn't do that.
Yeah.
Now all that's left is to get the Tangelo orb and call it a night.
I don't know why you feel so proud about that.
Oh my gosh, though, that was surprising to see that vorpal sword go off.
Yeah, me too. I was all like, oh.
wanted to do one.
It's one of those things where it's like, I would have fucking gang blocked all the damage, but, you know, it's Casual Commander. I'm like, oh, yeah, Lola's not going to pay the mana and just one-shot somebody, because that's the shit that we're trying not to do. Oh, wait, never mind. All right, so that's what we're doing. Gotcha.
Oh my goodness, what an amazing game that was. And it was a technical battle. We had Lola behead Tom, and then Josh, the bad guy, turned around and killed his own wife right here on MTG Casual Commander. Was that crazy or what?
I can't believe this. This is crazy. I can't believe he killed his own wife. I'm out of here. This is ridiculous.
She deserved it.
I know she did.
She totally deserved it.
Yeah, you know, eat it. All right, let's get a word from our players and find out what Josh is going to win tonight. This should be pretty good.
So, I can't believe you vorpal sworded Tom.
Yeah,
How could you believe that I wouldn't do that?
Because it was a bad decision.
Because it's Casual Commander.
But it's murder.
Yeah, but it was also a bad decision.
Clearly, because I lost.
I mean,
Right.
clearly, it's, like, that was really not a good move.
No, not at all. Also, you should get the ATOG deck for that.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
I think you should.
I feel like that's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. I don't feel like I'm going to be allowed to do that anymore.
Probably not. Not after that, no. You kidding me?
What?
I don't want to get vorpal sworded. Ugh.
See, and this is why, you know, pass on the ATOG.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's some bullshit.
I don't know.
And
I
you
won't,
know
so
it's some bullshit.
No, I'm just glad I was able to do it once. Yeah, okay.
Nepotism,
You're
you got
welcome.
handed the game.
Because otherwise I
Hey,
would
a win's a win, right? Doesn't matter
Yeah.
how I came across it.
That's true. Finding $20 on the street is still finding $20.
And honestly, if I wouldn't have had drawn the 2 direct damage spells, I would probably still be playing.
Yeah, probably.
Because I drew them that turn.
Yeah, figures.
Yeah.
Stupid. Stupid. That's right, you would have been
You
there.
just got lightning bolted to death. You're fine.
So it's fine. I'm good with that. I got to vorpal sword somebody.
Tom, I'm sorry about that, man.
That's so dumb.
I honestly didn't think she was going to do it. Turns out I was wrong.
Neither of you thought I was going to do it.
Would have been fine if she had done it to you.
So anyways, I think I got some winnings coming my way, don't I? Alright. Go ahead. Around in there.
No, not that one. Not that one.
Not that one.
Not that one.
That's the one.
I can't
Grab
see
that
it.
one. And that is not the tangible.
It's
ore.
not the tangible.
That is the red ore.
Yeah. So we're going to get down to the table and find out what Josh actually won in that pack of cards.
10-cent rare.
That's quite possible in this set. It might even be less than that. Who knows?
Right.
So we got an art card.
Bookmark.
I do like the forests in this set though. The sketch lands.
Yeah,
I thought
those
they
are
looked
pretty cool.
sweet.
I thought they looked pretty cool. So then we'll just kind of burn through these because, like you said, there really isn't much in this set that's worth a whole dang. First uncommon, Scab Wrangler, tap 3 untap creatures you control, tap target creature. Vivisection as additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature, draw 3 cards. Spell Rune Painter, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Spell Rune Painter gets +1/+1 till end of turn, and it's daybound. And it flips. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Spell Rune Howler gets +2/+2 till end of turn, and it's nightbound.
Yeah.
Another
no
uncommon,
werewolf.
Corpse Convert or Covert Corpse or Covert Cut Purse. When he enters the battlefield, destroy target creature you don't control that was dealt damage this turn. And then he's got Disturb. Flying Death Touch. If Covetous Geist would be, you can cast him out of your graveyard for its Disturb cost. If you put it in a graveyard from anywhere, exile it. We got Harvester, Infiltrator, Trample, Daybound, Nightbound, Assailant. And then, hey, I actually got a mythic. Jiren, Corrupted Bishop. When Jiren, Corrupted Bishop enters the battlefield, or another non-token human you control dies, you lose 1 life and create a 1/1 white human creature token. You can then pay 2, target human you control gains lifelink until end of turn. And then he has, at the beginning of your end step, if you have exactly 13 life, you may pay 4 and 2 black. If you do, transform Jiren. And then he transforms into Ormondal the Corruptor. He's a flying trample lifelink, 6/6. He has sacrificed another creature, draw a card. And then, we got a foily full art land cycle, Deserted Beach. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. Tap for blue or white.
What the shit?
That is actually a pretty good pack.
It's an awesome pack for that set.
Yeah.
Can't
Nice.
do much better than that in...
I mean, if you don't get the tangible, that's probably just.
Jiren's not
Right.
worth anything. He's like $1.
No, yeah.
But
the land is cool.
But the full art land's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. I
That
dig
was a
that.
sweet pack for suck you in.
You're just mad because you killed Tom and not me.
Okay, don't forget, we still have to look at the scoreboard and find out how our players wound up after this battle.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard and declare some victors. The Destroyer. This title is given to the player with the most permanent removal through combat damage, destroy, and exile spells and abilities.
And after our Esper battle, Pete is still holding on to the Destroyer title.
Quick Draw. This title is awarded to the player that draws the most cards over the Casual Commander season.
And Johnny Boy is going to be keeping our Quick Draw title after this game.
The Masochist is the person who pays the most of their life during the Casual Commander season.
With the most life paid, Butters is holding on to that masochist title.
The Berserker. This title is awarded to the player with the most commander damage throughout the Casual Commander season.
It looks like the Berserker title is going to be held onto by Little T-Rex Arms, Alex.
Title unlocked. The modifier title. The modifier title goes to the player that modifies the most permanents with counters, auras, or equipment.
And Kitty is keeping that modifier title after our Esper battle.
Landlubber. The Landlubber title will be bestowed upon the player that has the most land drops in the season.
Kitty will also be holding on to the Landlubber title after Game 4.
The Architect. This title is rewarded to the player that creates the most non-creature, non-land permanents within the season.
The Architect title is going to be held onto by Peanut.
The Horde Raiser. The Casual Commander Horde Raiser title goes to the player that has the most creatures and creature tokens played throughout the season.
Josh made it onto the Horde Raiser board, but Butters will be keeping this title.
The Witch Doctor. The Witch Doctor title will be awarded to the player who gains the most life during the Casual Commander season.
And Johnny Boy with the most life gained, he will be keeping the Witch Doctor title.
And there's Benny J.
The Beat Sack. The title of Beat Sack will be given to the player that receives the most damage within the Casual Commander season.
Nobody takes a beating quite like Kitty. She'll be holding on to that Beat Sack award.
The Mad Mage. This title and award will be enchanted onto the player that does the most damage over the Casual Commander season.
And it looks like our Mad Mage is going to continue to be Zoltan Wallace.
Casual Commander title unlocked. The Mill Master. This title will be handed to the player that mills the most cards and or makes other players discard the most cards in this season.
Zoltan also holding on to the Millmaster Award after our Esper battle.
Spell Slinger. The Spell Slinger title will be attached to the player that casts the most instant and sorcery spells within the Casual Commander season.
And one more time, let's hear it for Zoltan. He's also taking home the Spell Slinger title at this point.
The Cutthroat. The Cutthroat is the player who sacrifices the most of their own creatures throughout the season.
And Gus has the Cutthroat title with the most permanents sacrificed in his first game.
The Player Killer. Kill the most players to win this title.
We've got a lot of ties in our Player Killer title, but after this game, Zoltan Wallace is still in that #1 spot.
Let's unlock another one. We're gonna call this the Nuker. The person with the most board wipes or universal destruction spells. Congratulations, you're the Nuker.
The Nuker title will be staying safe in Butter's hands.
Finally, Lieutenant. The player that wins the most rare and mythic cards during the season will be awarded the Lieutenant title.
The only person to pull 2 rares and or mythics since our season started has been Zoltan Wallace, so he's going to be keeping our Lieutenant title. And that's the scoreboard, everybody. It is really surprising to see none of our players on this game hitting that #1 spot. These guys are gonna have to play catch up throughout the rest of the season.
Tune in next time to discover new players, updated scoreboards, and new title holders.
So, is there anything else that you'd like to tell the folks at home tonight, Esther?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and watch our content.
And we'll see you on the very next MTG Casual Commander.
Ooh, that was a good one. Thank you so much for watching MTG Casual Commander, the most immersive Magic the Gathering show on the planet. Special thanks to all of our friends of the show, and a special thanks to the new family members. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and comment down below. We love that. Oh, and as always, let the magic continue. And as always, MTG Casual Commander urges you to support your local game stores. Our local game store of the game, Donfathers. And for the love of everything magic, hit like, subscribe, comment down below, and don't forget about the notification bells so you don't miss a thing on MTG Casual Commander. Let the magic continue.
Your smile to start off with, you guys. Jesus Christ. Okay, shut up, Kelly.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another MTG Casual Commander. I am Esther. I am not Esther.